Welcome back to LPB Racing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we hope you enjoy the content that you're about to see. LPB Racing presents the LPB N300 Touring Series. This is round 5, race 2 from Dragon Trail Gardens. Hi everyone, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the LPB N300 Touring Series here on GTSport. This is round 5, race 2 from Dragon Trail Gardens. Let's take you through the grid here then for race 2. So it is a reverse grid, so it is Will on pole position in the Ford Focus with Firepower in second in the M3, watch out for him in this one. Pash in third in the Megane, then it is Nifty in fourth in the ST. Then it is Unforgiven in 5th in the Genesis with Techno 6th in the TT. Neil Farmack is 7th in the Genesis with Bidster in 8th in the Type R. Then we've got the Crown Athlete of Scott in 9th with Twerdy 10th in the M3. TY in 11th in the Crown Athlete and Sarex in 12th in his M3 as well. So here we go then. Let's go for the race. So we're watching the lights at the top of our screen just above the timing there. See the red lights are coming on. 3, 4, 5 lights ready to go here at Dragon Trail Gardens, and off we go. And again, Techno, fantastic, straight to the middle in the Audi as he makes a brilliant start with the four-wheel drive. He's already up to second place. What a start! Firepower's already gone in the rear-wheel drive M3. There's everyone else almost 4 wide in the middle. Everyone's scrapping for places. Will's gone backwards in the Ford Focus. The Ford Focus probably one of the worst starting cars on the grid, with it being heavy. As you go into the chicane, everyone trying to get into some kind of order here. Oh, Twerdy gets hit by Sarex. A little bit of contact on the rear of the quarter of the car. Unforgiven gets buried on the curb as Ninja comes through on the inside. Bids to hop through as well. The Joppa cars are trying to help each other out. Will's in there as well. Everyone fighting for positions. TY and Neil are the big losers in that one. They're down 11th and 12th. Bidster to the inside of a few people here as well, as the leaders break into the hairpin. Firepower is in the lead of the race from Techno second. There's Twerdy, Sarex, and then Scott's on the inside of Pash, just trying to hold on to position. Bidster's on the inside of Unforgiven and TY. Everyone together. Neil Farmer gets pushed out 3 wide in the middle at the back. Bidster on the inside line with Will, I think. Oh, he's got a car on the grass. I think that's TY on the grass on the inside, trying to pass everyone. What a move from TY. He put his wheels on the grass and he still survived. Meanwhile, everyone else further ahead trying to shuffle themselves into some kind of order. Will on the inside of TY down the hill. Will to the inside. TY drives around the outside of him in the Crown Athlete, but Will trying to hold on the inside line. Neil Farmack in the Hyundai alongside Bidster now. As we go out of the corner down the straight, Bidster will have the top end speed in the Honda compared to the Hyundai, but further up front it is Techno now in the lead. 20 second Sarex third, and Firepower is now down to 4th place unfortunately, so he's lost some places here, but hopefully this time he can stick with his fellow BMW compatriots and try and stay with the group. But Techno now will be probably passed in a moment with the M3s closing up. There's Twerdy and Sarex. They might be able to both get through here on the Audi driver as they go into turn 1, but the Audi holds on around the outside, not giving up yet, but he's gone to the grass. There was a little bit of contact between him and Twerdy, but we're okay, I think. Just a little bit of door handle to door handle contact, and Firepower now looking to get through on the inside as well of Techno, and Techno finds himself now in 4th place as Firepower goes wide there, but he should be able to get keep the position on the straight line speed of the car, and he does. Further back, there's Ninja being hit by TY there. TY and Ninja having a bit of contact there, and TY gets the penalty there for the track limits on the inside. There's Bidster in 9th, Will down in 10th after pole position. Not a good race for him so far. But Unforgiven and Neil Farmack at the back in the two Hyundais, with Neil looking down the inside, but with a penalty to boot. Here's everyone else. Scott has got past Firepower now. Scott has passed Firepower to move the Crown Athlete into 3rd place. Techno still trying to keep on the back of these boys. There's TY closing up from near the back of the grid as well, trying to follow the BMWs through the pack. With the Crown Athlete and the BMW, the 2 quickest cars on the track. But it's all about when you use them in the season. You can only use 1 car per round as TY. Massive slide there as he catches the gravel with the rear wheel. You do not want to do that too many times. As there's Will, Unforgiven and Neil Farmack all together. Will's under pressure now from the 2 Hyundais. The 2 Hyundais get on the inside. Unforgiven and Neil trying to follow each other through here as Will runs wide in the focus, but now he'll have the top speed onto the straight. Back to the front. Twerdy and Sarex holding station with Sarex in the lead, Twerdy in second. There's Scott and Firepower third and fourth. Techno and TY fifth and sixth. Pash, Ninja and Bidster all together now for seventh place, eighth and ninth. As TY runs a bit wide out the corner there, lost a bit of speed. But now the two Jaffa Cakes cars are hounding the Derby Rams car of Pash into the first corner. TY looks for a move on Techno on the inside, but Techno, can he hold on with the four-wheel drive? I don't think he can. He's going to try though if he can. I'm not sure. Now TY's got it, I think. And Pash is defending from Nifty Dark Ninja and Bidster as well. Into the chicane, and TY takes the position off Techno and moves into fifth as Firepower runs wide in the BMW. Not having a good race here, Firepower. Consistent wise, that is. As further back, we've got Neil Farmack, who's just passed Will. He does the shuffle on Will in the chicane and passes him. The Focus will now have the top speed, but Neil will have the cornering ability. Back to the battle up front. There's Firepower attacking TY back as TY runs very wide, and Firepower takes the position back. Have that, TY. Firepower passes TY. That's one for the record books. As you go to the left-hander, TY's on the outside, which could be the inside for the next right-hander if he can hold on. He's going to try and hold on though, but no, Firepower gets the position back. Good job, Firepower, as he goes through. Techno in sixth, now being hounded by Pash, Nifty and Bidster, the Derby Rams car and the two Jaffa Cakes cars as well. Into the long right-hander, the almost quadruple apex. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 apexes make up this corner. Firepower holding on to TY around the outside, but TY gets through on Firepower, and now Firepower's got to watch the TT behind for passing him. Further up front, we've still got the same order: Sarex, Twerdy, Scott, and then we've got TY now in fourth as Bidster pulls out of the draft. Yeah, not able to overtake anyone there. I think it was just more avoiding people than passing people there. He might have got caught out by someone braking early, but we're all good. As Unforgiven, Neil and Will all still in a battle, but Will's now moved to the back of this train. But now Will puts the power down in the Focus and goes past Neil Farmack and maybe Unforgiven as well. Meanwhile, this other pack's not done yet. Bidster's on the inside of Nifty Dark Ninja, and he's going to pass his teammate here. He's going to try and have a go at passing Pash. Right, okay, Nifty, you've had your turn, now it's my turn, says Bidster. And he goes through on the inside, braking into the left-hander. And then into the right, then into the left. Watch the sausage curbs. They can be quite a pain, but in these road cars, they're not as bad as they could have been in the race cars. But now Bidster gets a good run on Pash and goes around the outside of him, using the Honda power. The Renault cannot respond here. Further up front, we've got still the same order, so the battle here. So Bidster's passed Pash. Now he's braking into the corner. This is where the Audi's quite strong on the brakes into the corner and gets a good run out as well. But Bidster gets the power down in the Honda. He's going to try and have a go at Techno now in the Audi. Moves to the inside line and goes through on the inside. Has he got enough room? Has he got enough space to do it? Because Techno could. Yeah, Techno's fighting back in the Audi. He's not letting him go through that easy in the Skittles Audi. But Bidster goes through. Pash then follows him through on the inside, but Techno will try his best to hold on. Nifty Dark Ninja could end up finding a slot to go through here as well. Techno holds the inside line, but Pash passes him around the outside, uses the speed of the Megane. But now round the right-hander, Techno takes it back in the four-wheel drive Audi. Just the agility of the Audi, able to take it back. And it's good on the brakes as well, but now this is where the Audi's vulnerable on the straight. The Renault and the Ford Focus should be able to just easily power past us. Pash has a massive moment there, and Ninja doesn't know which way to go. Into the hairpin at the far end of the track, the double apex hairpin. Techno holds on, four-wheel drive around the outside. Have that, boys. Uses the momentum and gets a good run onto the straight as well. That's exactly what he needs to do to try and hold on to this place, but Pash and Nifty are right on him still. Meanwhile, TY is trying to catch up to the back of Scott. Scott 55.3 last time round, 53.0 for TY. TY on the move here then. Firepower under pressure from Bidster now. Firepower going wide in the BMW. Bidster looking for a way through, and now Pash and Ninja side by side, and they both passed Techno on the straight, and now they're side by side into the chicane. Braking on the inside is the Jaffa Cakes car of Nifty Dark Ninja, but Pash goes round the outside of Nifty and holds and takes 7th place. Techno trying to fight back now against the Ford Focus, but it's going to be a losing battle because that Ford is going to be so much faster on the straights. And as you can see there, look, just pulling away from the Audi, and now he's catching the Renault off Pash, who defends the inside line, shows his intentions to defend the inside. Meanwhile, Bidster's having to go at Firepower on the inside. Bidster hooking the Honda on the inside line and goes through into 5th place. Meanwhile, Pash holds on to 7th from a very hungry Nifty. These two have not been apart in all of the first race and in this race. So they've had 1.5 races stuck to each other's door mirrors. And good to see, got some really good racing by these two, showing how it's done, nice and clean. But not exactly helping each other getting up the pack. But a good battle nevertheless, as Bidster is ahead now of Firepower. Into 5th place goes Bidster. There's the PG Tips car of Firepower. Unfortunately, Woo Woo not able to make this round this week, so unfortunately Firepower running on his own here, and obviously that's not good as well for Woo Woo's own Drivers' Championship, so unfortunately that will see him out of contention probably now. But still, all to fight for up the front. Cyrex has just done a personal best lap time, 1:51.2 the last time round on lap 4. So we've just done the lap 5 lap time now. And going into this race, Cyrex is 8 points behind Bidster. So it'll be good to see if he can try and close up to him, and if he can keep this up, he will do. We might even pass him. Twirdy 2nd, TY 3rd, and Scott in 4th now. TY has passed Scott into 3rd place. Scott moves down to 4th in his Crown Athlete. Meanwhile, there's Bids and Firepower together. Bids taking a lot of inside curb there, getting more oversteer from that Honda than he thought. Pash and Nifty Dark Ninja are next in 7th and 8th, still working together, or not working together, but still fighting against each other. Bright yellow seatbelt of the McGann inside, a bit pointless, but hell well. Go on the inside. Techno goes on the inside of Nifty. Techno is still on this battle, using the draft in the Audi to try and keep these guys as close as he can on the straight, and then going for the pass into the corner. Also, he needs to get rid of that Sim Racing League sticker on the back of the number plate, LPB Sim Racing League. We're not called that, we're called LPB Racing, so that needs to be changed maybe at some point. Obviously people know that for the future. That's what it should be on the back of Pash's car, LPB Racing on the number plate if you're going to run it. Should be exampled on Nifty's car as well. There we go, LPB Racing on the back. But let's go back up to nearer the front then. So Cyrex is pulling away from Twirdy at a good rate of knots. 52.7 last time, 53.1 for Twirdy, 54.1 for TY. Shows you the pace of the BMWs around here. And Scott on a 55.6. So just a second off TY's pace. Bids are on the 54s in the Honda, but I don't think he'll have enough laps left to catch the other guys in front. 55 for Firepower, finally getting his head down here. 55.6, good, not a bad lap time for Firepower. And then we've got Pash, Ninja and Techno all in the 55s. Personal best for Ninja last time round, 55.6. And Techno's fast lap at 56.1, but he's just trying to stick with the draft of these guys and just try and keep with them. This could be a better lap for Techno here if you can. Just keep it down to the line. Let's have a look as we go over the line in the Audi. Personal best this lap, yes, a 55.2. So does Ninja, he does a 55.1. And then 54.6 for Pash. Really trying to close out the gap now, but Ninja using the draft down the straight to stick with them again. As we go in towards the complex, Pash defends the inside, moves the car to the left-hand side, into a left-hand corner to try and defend the inside to make it hard for the other car to take a line to pass. But Ninja trying to now take a better racing line to get a better run out the corner, which he's doing here. You can see he's right behind Pash now, he's in the draft, but he's not closing up too fast. But again, Pash will defend the inside and move to the left. Ninja will have no choice but to go to the right. But this could mean he gets a better run out of the corner if Ninja can do a cutback. Or if Pash does that, he runs wide and Ninja goes straight through on the inside. That's the one danger of being on the inside. As bang! Contact between Pash and Techno as Pash tries to regain his line. He doesn't realise that Techno's that close and Techno hits him. And Techno now losing a bit of gap, but again the Audi will close up in this section because it's better around the corners. Firepower and Bids are still together. 54s now for these boys. 54.2 for Bids. 54.6 for Firepower. He's following Bids' lines and he's learning the car. So this could be a good news for race 3 for Firepower. If he can get used to the car now, he'll be a lot stronger for race 3 and could bag himself some good points. Because going into this race, he is currently last in the championship, 15th in the championship. And he obviously Thundercats boosted his points tally really well last time by winning the double points race. So he's got some catching up to do now, Firepower. But if he can keep up with this, with Thunder not here, he should be able to get the position back. 52.3 for TY now. Really pushing hard. That's fast. Sorry, 52.3. Yeah, that's faster than the BMWs are lapping at the minute, or at least 20. Because Sarex is on a 51s at the minute, so 51s for Sarex at the current time. Ninja is ahead of Pash now. Ninja 54.9 last time round, 56.1 for Pash. Mistake somewhere possibly. Techno 55.5. Neil 54.4, so Neil's actually closing up to these boys now. And Unforgiven is actually now under pressure from Will. Will's actually catching up on this now. It's good to see Will back in the fray. The Hyundai goes wide. Will be able to do the cutback here if he can. And try and get the cutback for this corner here over the curb on the inside, trying to get the power down. He will get the power down because that Focus has got a bit more power than the Hyundai, and it will power itself through. It's whether it can hold on to the inside line. Everyone else at the hairpin okay as Pash goes wide though. Pash goes very wide and Techno goes through, but Pash will get him back on the power. Meanwhile, Will on the inside of Unforgiven back here. Unforgiven giving him space on the outside. Will straightening the car out, getting the power on. But no, not able to get the power on as much as Unforgiven, because Unforgiven gets better traction with the rear drive and Will goes back down to 12th again. Meanwhile, Pash has run wide onto the gravel, I think. Techno's closed up. Through the quadruple right-hander, Nifty goes wide ahead, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, so he can get the power down through this bit and be faster. Techno to the inside of Pash, using the Audi's superior cornering ability, but not able to get through because that Megane is probably the best cornering car of the front-wheel drive cars. So, yeah, he's not able to get through there as Pash holds on. Into the braking zone, Nifty running very wide now, getting a bit sloppy, Nifty Dark Ninja, just losing his consistency there a little bit, but hopefully can regain that back. TY further ahead in 3rd, Scott 4th, got Business still in 5th with Firepower still giving chase in 6th. So main battle on track then is between Pash, Techno and Neil, and Unforgiven and Will. We'll keep an eye on these battles for you now, but Neil Farmack is closing up to the back of his teammate. Wonder what the skills cars will do, because Neil's in a better running for the championship at the minute. Techno's more or less down at the midfield to the bottom of the championship. So I wonder what they'll do here, whether they'll start playing the team game, or is it too early to start thinking about team tactics. I think Techno thinks it's a bit early because he's right on the back of Pash now, looking for the opportunity to go past. He gets a move on the inside, but the Renault will just power ahead. The lack of power of the Audi strikes again, but now look, here's his teammate. Neil Farmack is closing up to the back of the TT now in the Hyundai. Goes to the inside line. I don't think Techno will defend too hard. Neil Farmack's going to go through on the inside in the Hyundai, and yes, Techno plays the team game and just lets his teammate go. He knows he's got some pace to him, so let's let Neil have a go at Pash, see if he can open the door for him. So Neil goes through into 9th. The two Skittles cars working together, and now they are going to be on the attack of Pash in the Derby Rams Megane. Through the left-hander, Pash taking a bit of a tighter line there. Neil should get a faster run out the corner, but not close enough to start closing in too much. Further back, Unforgiven is still in 11th place with Will in 12th. Unforgiven a big slide there, that's going to help Will close up a little bit, but this is where the focus is probably not going to be as good. Through these very long corners here. Actually, he's not doing too bad though, not doing too bad, just feathering the throttle and using the traction control a little bit, and out the corner we go. And Unforgiven pulls ahead of Will. So on to the last lap of the race then. We've not seen much of this guy, Sarex, but that's because he's been that far ahead. All the battles have been further back. Sarex then 51s and 52s down the board. Consistency to within half second a lap roughly on his lap times. Very, very well done there for Sarex. In fact, sorry, close to a second. So not the best consistency, but still fast. There's Twerdy in second in the more power baby car. We've got TY in the, well, a rather spoon-looking Crown Athlete. Then we've got Scott in the monster car in number 44 in 4th place, looking for some decent point scoring. Bidster in 5th, but he's got a penalty now to get rid of. He's got to get rid of a penalty, and Firepower's right on the back of him. 53s for Firepower now. Really getting used to that car. Watch out, everyone, in race 3. Firepower is going to be on the move here, and Firepower goes to the inside. Bidster gets rid of the penalty in the braking zone and manages to make the corner. Good stuff by Bidster, using his experience to good effect. I mean, Firepower's got very good experience as well, because these two started sim racing more or less at the same time. And Firepower is in 6th place at the minute. He's just behind Bids. He's going to he might try and attack as we go further on towards the end of the lap. It's the last time to do it. Pash is in 8th. Neil Farmack still hasn't managed to get past Pash yet, but he's going for a wide line to go for the cutback into the downhill section, but we'll have to cut away from that now because Cyrex is about to win 2 races in a row here at Dragon Trail Gardens. That's not me zooming in, guys, that's the game. As the M3 goes across the line for the win. Well done, Cyrex. He wins race 2 here at Dragon Trail Gardens. Twerdy's going to be 2nd. TY will finish in 3rd ahead of Scott in 4th place. And then we've then got Bidster and Firepower come to the last corner now. Bidster's going to hold on by the looks of it. I think he's going to get the car straightened out. And Bidster should hold on to 5th place. We'll have to have a look as they come to the line. There's Nifty, Neil and Pash together. Neil's past Pash as well as they come to the line. Bidster holds on to 5th, Firepower 6th, Ninja 7th, and Neil Farmack gets 8th place from Pash as Techno has had something happen there. He's back down in 10th place now. So Neil 8th, Pash 9th, Techno in 10th place. Unforgiven is now going to finish in 11th with Will in 12th. What a race that was by everyone there. Well done to everyone. And we will now go to the replays of the race, followed by the results. And now let's take a look back at some of the best action from race 2. Okay, contact between TY and Nifty. Into the chicane we go, and we go into the left, looks okay. Into the right, Nifty goes onto the curb. Then into this one, see TY then hits the curb. Nifty does come across a bit there as well, but then TY hits the curb. And a little nudge to Nifty, but then gets a penalty for it. And now here's a replay looking back from Nifty Dark Ninja's car. Watch Bidster here with brake, and he almost hits the back of his teammate. Brake there, look, he's like, whoa, I'm not ready for that. Slides one way, slides with it, and somehow makes the corner. Nice recovery there from Bids, and Nifty's very lucky there not to get hit. Now here's a look on lap 4 of the move that Will made on Unforgiven. See, Unforgiven there goes wide, Will goes for the cutback. Brilliant cutback over the curb, gets the power on, and then uses the power of the Ford Focus to move into 10th place. A good move there from Will, and you can see there Neil Farmack closing up on the back of Unforgiven as well. As you come down to the hairpin, Neil is going to go for the inside as well. Will's got the move done as we break into the hairpin now. Neil Farmack has to go on the inside. As we go side by side, Will runs a wider line just to watch out for both of the cars. There's a bit of contact between Will and Neil as we get on the power. And then we get on the power into the complex. We're still alongside each other. Will takes to the grass because he's wondering where the hell are these Hyundais going. And Unforgiven follows Neil Farmack through, and Will then finds himself now back in 12th place. And now here's a replay between Scott and TY of an epic battle that they had on lap 5. Going into the hairpin, and TY makes it goes for the inside line, goes for the outbraking manoeuvre on the inside, and then he looks to have got it done but slides the car out a bit wide. Scott then gets on the power very early, doesn't miss a gear change, and goes straight back alongside TY. Door handle to door handle now through the flat out left-hander, and into the left-hander we go. TY keeping around the outside though, and into the right, bit of contact, but TY holds the right-hand side, and now Scott's keeping his foot in it again, not letting TY go, and they're alongside each other again. TY hits the camber on the other end of the curb, almost ends up spinning the car around, but very lucky to hang on to that, going sideways. He now gets the line into the next corner, and Scott again cuts back and has another go on the inside, side by side through the corner, and on their way out as well, still alongside each other now down the straight. This is the bit that will separate them up if they can, but they've both got the same power, remember. They're still side by side, still door handle to door handle. TY slightly ahead as they break into the double apex left-hander. Scott now immediately darts back to the inside, but TY holds the momentum around the outside and eventually gets third. What a battle that was. And now here's the last lap battle between Pash, Neil and Techno. Going down towards the right-hander, the quadruple right-hander. Pash on the inside, Neil Farmack trying to go around the outside, carry all the speed he can. Techno tucking his Audi to the inside, using all the advantage he can with the four-wheel drive. Neil goes off the circuit there a little bit as he goes wide, but Pash holds on. Just down the straight, side by side now, down to the last double apex left-handers. It looks like Neil's got the advantage on the inside, Pash is on the outside. Into the last corner we go. And you can see there, Neil goes to the inside line, Pash goes very wide there. Watch Techno's car here, he goes to the inside of Pash, hits him, then hits himself into the wall. He was going for a very ambitious gap there, and that's what slowed Pash down as Neil takes 8th, Pash 9th, and Techno then gets going in 10th. And now, as we come back from the replays, let's go and look at the results of race 2. So your winner is Sarex in the M3. Well done to Sarex, a brilliant victory there from Twerdy second in his M3 as well. TY third, rounding off the podium after a brilliant battle with Scott, who ends up fourth. Fifth for Bidster in the Type R with Firepower in sixth in the M3, good finish for him. Nifty in seventh in the Focus with the Genesis of Neil in eighth. Ninth is Pash in his Megane with Techno 10th in the TT. Unforgiven is in the Hyundai in 11th, and Will rounds off the 12 in his Focus ST. And the fastest lap of the race goes to Sarex in his M3, a 1:51.2. So as we come back from that then, there is your winner, Sarex in the BMW. Very well done to Sarex in the plain blue BMW there. A fantastic win, 2 in a row now. That's going to really help his point standings. And we will see you guys next time for race 3, which should provide even more action. We will see you then for race 3, guys. Take care. Thank you all for watching race 2 there from Dragon Trail. Can Sarex make it 3 out of 3? We'll have to find out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to LPB Racing as well, guys. So next time is race 3 from Dragon Trail Gardens, and like I said before, can Sarex make it 3 out of 3? Stay tuned to find out. See you then.